Dawn broke over San Francisco on April 18th, 1906. The city was alive with the promise of a new day. Streetcars clanged and the smell of fresh bread wafted from bakeries. People began their routines, unaware of the impending disaster. The sun's first light touched the tops of buildings, casting long shadows. San Francisco was a bustling metropolis, a hub of activity and growth. Its streets were filled with horse-drawn carriages, and the wharves were crowded with ships. Businessmen hurried to their offices and children ran toward their schools. The morning air was crisp and clear, filled with the sounds of a city awakening. But beneath the city's surface, the earth was restless. Deep underground, tectonic plates were shifting, building up tension. This energy had been accumulating for centuries. The stage was set for one of the most catastrophic events in American history. At precisely 5:12 a.m., the earth began to shake. The initial tremors were mild but quickly intensified. Within seconds, the ground convulsed with violent force. Buildings swayed and cracked. Streets rippled like waves. The noise was deafening, roaring, grinding and crashing all around. People were jolted awake. Beds tossed occupants onto the floor. Walls buckled and ceilings caved in. The shaking was relentless, lasting a terrifying 45 seconds. It felt like an eternity. The city was being torn apart. The earthquake's magnitude was estimated at 7.9. It was one of the most powerful ever recorded in North America. Local residents, San Francisco's infrastructure was ill-prepared for such a catastrophe. The quake ruptured gas lines and water mains, roads split open, and entire sections of the city sank. The city lay in shambles, and the worst was yet to come. In the chaos following the quake, fires began to break out. The ruptured gas lines ignited, setting buildings ablaze. Flames spread rapidly, consuming everything in their path. The sky darkened with thick black smoke. Firefighters faced an impossible battle. The earthquake had shattered water mains, leaving us without means to combat the flames. We resorted to desperate measures, using dynamite to create fire breaks. But even this proved futile. The inferno leapt over gaps and continued its relentless advance. Neighborhoods were engulfed in flames. Families fled their homes, clutching whatever they could carry. The fires burned for 4 days, reducing large swathes of the city to ash. The city's heart was burning. Thousands were injured, some critically. The human cost was immense, leaving a city in mourning. Families were torn apart and the loss was profound. Historian. The material damage was equally devastating. Over 80% of San Francisco was destroyed. Entire neighborhoods were wiped out. Landmarks were lost forever. The financial cost was estimated at $400 million, equivalent to over $10 billion today. The city's infrastructure lay in ruins, and the economy was shattered. Young child survivors faced harsh conditions. Many were left homeless, living in makeshift camps. Food and water were scarce. The devastation was all-encompassing, affecting every aspect of life. Relief efforts and rebuilding. The response to the disaster was swift and widespread. Help poured in from across the nation. The federal government, Red Cross, and other organizations mobilized resources. Tents, food, and medical supplies were dispatched. Relief worker volunteers arrived to assist in the relief efforts. The support was overwhelming. Temporary shelters sprang up in parks and open spaces. Makeshift hospitals treated the wounded. Efforts focused on restoring order and providing for the displaced. The community banded together, showing remarkable resilience. Relief worker rebuilding efforts began almost immediately. Plans were drawn up to reconstruct the city. Engineers and architects worked tirelessly. New building codes were implemented to prevent future disasters. The city began to rise from the ashes. The enduring spirit of San Francisco. Today, San Francisco stands as a testament to resilience and determination. The city is a thriving metropolis, bustling with life and energy. Its skyline is dotted with modern buildings and its streets are filled with a diverse population. Historian, the scars of 1906 are still visible, but they are a reminder of the city's strength. San Francisco's spirit has not waned. It remains a city of innovation and progress. The lessons learned from the earthquake have shaped its development. Building codes are among the strictest in the world. The city is better prepared for future challenges. The memory of the disaster has made it stronger. Historian. The 1906 earthquake is a significant part of San Francisco's history. It is a story of destruction and loss, but also of hope and renewal. The city's recovery is a testament to the human spirit.